Hey everybody, it's Steve with Sky194, and appreciate you taking the time out of your day to stop in and visit and check out my video. And we are here in Eseniors, last race of the season. Of course, I'm not in the points, but these guys in front of me are, so I'm trying not to get too involved. But we're at Paul Ricard. We have probably one of the last races in this Porsche.
Green light, go, go, go. Car on the right.
Of course, it's a 50-minute race with a pit stop.
Clear on the right. Car on the right. Clear on the right.
See if I can hang on to these guys. Tire's still cold. Dang it. Pushed a little wide that one time. That messed up my tires. Got that left rear super hot. have them start mixing it up. There we go. Me and Derek Bird ran the same exact times. Tires are pretty good. They're not too bad. Wish I could really have a good race. Instead of probably the new Porsche coming out, probably won't race this too much. Oh, come on.
Yellow flag, be careful.
Where is he? Oh, there he is. Man, this thing. And I don't have much downforce, so guess I should have went with a little more. Turn is just absolutely killing me. I did one more click on the right height in the rear, and I guess I shouldn't have. Probably be all right after the car burns some fuel off, but I hate the way the Porsche handles here. It's not my type of, it just has no Doesn't handle because you got the wing in it.
Falling behind in the car in front on sector 3. Well, on my personal fastest lap.
If I can hang on to Derek. He's better than me through there. I don't think I have any damage. No. Wish I had to draft a Derek up there because now the AMG's running me down. I'm a Delta. He's running a couple tenths quicker. crawled a couple tenths back. Too deep. Just a teeny bit too deep. Gained on me that time, or I should say pulled away, but I mean, he got some time on me there. So I need to lower my tire pressure just a couple clicks. Just a teeny bit high. Turn. Really bad. He ran good there.
Losing to the car, heading sector 1.
Closed a little bit back. Oh, something happened to Moses. As he went into the pits. He might have went in the pits, I don't know. I was running 5th. Mercedes lost it in this fast turn up here, so he's not behind me. Tires are way too hot. There's too much pressure. That's okay. They lose some pressure when time I get down here. That's my turn in. Awful. That was terrible too. I'm just driving like garbage right now. Worst lap I've had in a while. I mean, that was awful. Better lap this time.
Halfway through, keep it up.
Yeah, he's catching me behind me slowly. Come in next lap. Yeah, it's understeering bad now. Come and get the rest of get the tires and fuel. Wanted to wait as long as I could so I'd have some tires. Not just that, but I wanted to wait to get so I won't have so much fuel on, so it'll make the car not rotate as much since it's oversteering in the beginning. Already made the tire adjustments. I'm gonna stick with it. They should be close. All right. That should put me back up to about 50 liters, so it's a little bit less than what I started with, so that's good.
Mandatory stop is not clear. Come on, let's go.
He gained on me some there. He gained like a second on me. I guess Moses wrecked or something because I don't see him. I'll see if I can remember this race is streamed also, so I'll see if I can remember the link and put it in the description. it, locked it up. That was a mess. That was a mistake. Yeah, probably not a lot of content will be coming out, unfortunately, from me, just because, you know, not a lot going on with ACC right now. And my work has changed my schedule, so I'm a lot busier. So I apologize. Still plan on taking off that time when the update comes out, so I'll be on it.
Gaining on the car, heading sector 1. Well done, mate. Personal best.
But yeah, I mean, I'll still plan on doing that. And you'll see some stuff coming out, but it just probably won't be as much. So, just because, you know, with a lot of it's work. And of course, you know, like I said, there's kind of ACC's kind of calmed down until the update.
Well done, mate. Personal fastest lap.
Got to get on his bumper. He's really good through there. Tires look better.
Warning for exceeding track limits.
God dang, it barely went out. Man. Watch, I got 2-track warnings. Trying to get up to him, but teeny little mistakes. He's picked it up. That's good, made up the difference, put some pressure on him. A little bit more rear brake. stick with them. That's all I can do. Pulled a little bit on me there. I've had a lot of great races with this Porsche. I really love this car. I'm hoping the next one will be even better. It should.
Car on the left. Clear on the left.
Yeah, a little wide.
Losing to the car ahead in sector 1.
Oh man. Whew. Great race. Hope we can finish it out. Don't get much better. Another great Porsche.
Car on the right. Clear on the right.
Right on my butt. Should be two laps to go. That's where I'm gaining on him right there. I pulled a couple tens right there. Ah! Just blew it. Yep, just blew it, but still stayed ahead of him, but he was able to get right back on me again. Not good. Come on, one more lap. I'm not going to touch anything else. Don't want the brake bias to be too much. It's already on the limit. See, I'm pulling him a little bit there. Not a lot, but. I got enough distance. He is really good through there too. I think what's happening, I got a little bit more tire than he does, and maybe it's just a little bit better when my tires are worn than his is. I think he's a little better when his tires are fresh. He must have lost it.
Leader has finished the race.
What a great race for the last, probably the last, well, at least until the new Porsche comes out. It'll probably be the last, one of the last races I do with it. So it's a great finish. One of my favorite, really is my favorite car. Especially this livery. So again, a great race by Derek. That was just an absolute battle right to the end. And it was clean racing. Can't get really much better than that. So let me save the replay. And we'll come back here after I go get a towel and get some oxygen, and we'll go over the setup. I'm not sure if I'll put it up or not, but it's a little just a derivative of the other one. So again, a great race, and we'll be right back and go over the particulars. All right, just going to take a quick look at the pass. They got me on the podium, and we're coming on to the front straightaway here, or not front, the back straightaway, the long straightaway here, Paul Ricard. I'll turn the HUD on. You can see that lots of, drafting is such a huge difference. I don't know who had more wing or not, but I mean, I had a 6 wing, so I wasn't like I was really low, but I was still able to draft and catch up to him. See, 174, 175, 175. And it just, he had to stay pinched down because I was going on the outside, and it just, he couldn't carry the momentum. But still, I mean, great job by Derek. I mean, he's taking control of the car and knowing where I am. But yeah, that was just an awesome, great race with the two Porsches, and good battling, good clean battling. None of us touched. It's too bad that he spun there in the last lap there, but I mean, he locked it up there, got in there real hot and locked it up. But yeah, I mean, what a awesome race. So again, we'll go ahead, and I just wanted to show that, and then we'll go ahead and go over the setup. All right, here we are back at Paul Ricard, at Circuit Paul Ricard, I should say. And we're going to go over the setup. So what I had was this here. Pretty sure it was this one. No, it wasn't that one. That's another one that I was trying, but it wasn't. Just didn't feel good. But I can put it in there. It's a low downforce setup, and you might be able to qualify with it. If you can race with it, that's okay. But it just seemed a little inconsistent. I did try it, and one thing I did make an adjustment on was this. So everything's the same here. The only thing different, so we'll go, when I go over the setup, everything's the same except the arrow here at the end. Everything else here is the same. So basically, we'll go over this, but it's the same on the other setup. Like I said, just the arrow is different. And I'll put the links to these setups in the description. I know the Porsche, the new one's coming out, so I understand that, but I'll just put it out there in case anybody in the future wants to try it. Got 25 left front, 25.5 left rear, and 26.2 right front. 26.3 right front, 26.2 right rear. Toes negative 0.1 with the camera at negative 3.8 on the left front, negative 3.6 on the right front with the caster at 11. And the toe on the rear is positive 0.05 with the camber at negative 3.1 on the left rear, negative 3 on the right rear. Electronics are 4, 4, and 6. Fuel, of course, I started the race with 60 liters, so probably a little bit too much. Probably really should just had 55. That was probably hurting me thinking about it now, because that's what they were taking off, and it was really hard. They just had better pace anyway, but it didn't help. Let's just say that. Mechanical got 4 on the anti-roll bar, 54 on the brake bias, steering's 15. Spring on the front is 137,000. Spring on the right is 127,000. Bump stop rate is 600 on the left, 500 on the right. Bump stop range is 1 on the left and 3 on the right. On the rear, the spring's 187,000. On the right rear, the spring's 174,500. With a bump stop rate of 700 on the left rear, 600 on the right rear, and a bump stop range of 5 on the left rear and 10 on the right rear. Any roll bar is 2, and the preload is 140. You can go 120 or 140. I really didn't see much of a difference between the two. Shocks on the front are 10, 9, 5, and 3, and on the rear they're 2, 1, 5, and 8. All dialed in by Motec, and it came in really good. So actually, one of the better, or just seemed like it dialed in really nice. Had a really nice graph, so actually really happy with that. And the arrows. Now this one, which I will put as a low downforce, so the setup will be LD, and it'll be 54 in the front, 65 in the rear with a 1 splitter and a 4 wing, and a 2 and a 2 in the brake ducts. Again, speed-wise, it's got 1 to 2 miles an hour over the other setup that I raced with, but I just didn't like the feel of it. The car just doesn't feel the way I want to. Like I said, for qualifying, it might be okay, and maybe in a really short race, maybe a 20-minute sprint or something like that. I mean, again, it's just your judgment. Maybe you like it better than I do, but the corners, I like pushing the corners harder, and it's hard to do it with this. So again, I will put that in make a setup and put it in there though. So now let's go over the other setup, which I'll just go over the arrow, because again, they're both the same. So I'm just going to go over the arrow of the other one, and that will be like 8.5, and that was, I think it was this one. No. Same one. So let's go try this one. Yeah, it was this one. So again, you got 54 in the rear. Now again, this is where I made an adjustment at the end, and maybe you need to go down to 67, but I just leave it the way it is. You saw how it was. This is what I had it at, 68 in the rear with a 6 wing, 1 splitter, and a 2 and a 2 in the brake ducts, and the front arrow variation is a 5.0 to the positive. So again, this is what I had, and you see the other one was a 4 wing, but it didn't have as much ride height in the rear. So again, and that's what helps the car turn in. Just, man, it's just a teeny bit. Matter of fact, if you probably took this off to a 0 and see it knocks it to a 4.8, it would probably help it in the beginning. But I was really trying to maximize and get every bit of rotation I could, but maybe I had a little bit too much in the beginning. But I'm just going to leave it as it is. Maybe you can, be better at that turn than I can. But I'm trying to keep it to where the car still does halfway decent through the rest of the track. And again, it holds its own as the race goes. It doesn't, it seems like it doesn't fall off as bad as maybe if I had it set up the other way with the four-wing. So again, with Derek, I'm just guessing. I don't know if it was or not, but I think he was as strong or maybe even a little stronger than me in the beginning at fresh tires. But with me, I think it was just a little bit better because I went from a little oversteering in the beginning to more neutral or less understeer anyway than he had, and it just gave it a little bit more where I can put the car where I want to, with after the fuel was coming off, near the end of the stint and end of the fuel run. So, but that's just a guess. At least that's what it looked like, looking at the two cars. Other than that, they were really equal. But again, I hope you enjoyed the video. Again, just really quick, I just want to say special thanks to Mark and Stu, again, for all their support always. I appreciate it very much. And special thanks to everybody also for, subscribers and liking and all that. And again, I just, I'm going to put out as much as I can, but I'm trying to kind of get used to my new schedule with work and just want to see how, hopefully I can do a little better once I get kind of used to it, so to speak, or get, see when I have time available. But to be honest, with ACC, there's not a ton going on. I know everybody's just kind of sitting waiting for the update. And that's why you won't really see the Huracan or the Porsche, just because the cars, these two cars are getting replaced by newer models. So, really, in the videos, any video that comes out in the future, unless somebody specifically requests it, I probably won't see it. This was the last race again of this league, and that's where I had to stick with the Porsche. But again, you're just not gonna. There's no sense of racing them just because the time putting into them when they're gonna have the new models coming out anyway. So, and there's other cars I could concentrate on and do a few races here or there and have new setups for those, because they'll be the same. So again. I appreciate it. And again, I really enjoyed talking to everybody, all my sim racing friends. And so, again, any comments would be greatly appreciated. And again, the links to the setups will be in the description. So, again, I hope you enjoyed it, and I hope you come back soon. See ya.